Welcome, friends, to our work with West Asia. We will continue our recent focus on the emerging connective tissue in West Asia in this present interim period of no peace and no war. We have identified a dawning recognition across the region that no single nation in West Asia can truly be safe until all nations and groups in the region are safe. And out of this grows the need for a regional security architecture. Last week, we have looked at two strands of diplomacy which may be based on this recognition. The one is the emerging Iran-Oman coordination around the shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. And the other is the Mecca Joint Defense Agreement between Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Pakistan. And both strands have developed more substance, more contour during the past week. The Iran-Oman coordination has moved from a general understanding towards a concrete technical arrangement. A joint statement was issued, I think, 2 days ago or so, that a safe route and safe management have been agreed upon. And this arrangement is now ready to be implemented once the US blockade will be lifted. Yeah, and also in the Mecca agreement between Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Pakistan, something has substantiated. There's more institutional substance. And also it is beginning to attract interest from other nations in the region. There is, for example, Egypt and Qatar among the countries that are increasingly relevant to this connective tissue growing, a possible widening of this specific framework also. And there are also diplomatic threads developing across the region's traditional dividing lines, in that Pakistan continues to engage both Saudi Arabia and Iran. And also Qatar and Oman maintain channels with Iran and the others. Egypt is in general an active regional mediator. And we see even the United Emirates, despite its having a very different strategic alignment, is also keeping diplomatic channels open with Iran. So taken together, these developments may suggest that different regional states are being ready now to participate in several overlapping relationships all at once, simultaneously. There's security cooperation on one aspect of it. There's mediation going on with different players, and there's economic and maritime coordination with even different players. So this emerging pattern, this weaving that we are seeing it points towards a more multipolar regional order that is trying itself out, in which countries increasingly take responsibility both for their own security and starting to recognize that destabilizing a major neighbor is ultimately threatening their own security. Also, the understanding is growing across the region that the reliance on outside powers does not work anymore and has in fact become detrimental. So we do see the old power dynamics and deterrence logic still going on, remaining strong. But already we can see pieces of a wider architecture beginning to appear, separate strands that may hopefully, over time, learn to interconnect rather than crystallize into competing camps. Remains to be seen. So may our meditative effort nurture this emerging weaving, this weaving based at least partially already on a new bottom line. Okay, so let us prepare. So we take a deep breath and sit well in our physical body. And enter our inner place of peace. Coming in touch with our heart, between the shoulder blades. In this place where love and will unite. Let's sense it for a moment. Love and will together. We consecrate ourselves in harmlessness. And we collect our mental forces into the center of the head. And from here, we expand into an inclusive planetary perspective. And as souls in incarnation, let us meet now in our lighted heart space on the subtle plane. Taking our places in geometric order. Letting our hearts unite into one group heart. Sense for a moment the magnetism of this group heart. And here we affirm the sanctity of life and the oneness of humanity. Let our minds attune to each other and to the high, clear vibration of the Ajna center of the planet. Bringing us into resonance with our fellow workers around the world. Let us open now to the higher forces who guide and support us in this ongoing work, human and Deva. And from within this space of calm, timeless wisdom, let us turn our gaze towards humanity, observing it with clarity and love as it is spread out over the continents. And focusing in now on the region of West Asia, where three continents meet. And we observe for a moment the diversity of cultures, identities, interests within this perpetual field of tension. In the foreground, the hostilities and harsh survival conditions and this ongoing scheming. And at the same time, behind the scenes, the many painstaking attempts to weave an overall West Asia reality that is livable for all. Let us now establish resonance with our brothers and sisters in West Asia, especially those who hold the good of all in their hearts and who work for the betterment for all. And let's hold a vibratory path between them and our lighted heart space. And now at the same time, let us draw a line of light upwards towards the planetary heart center. Entering the field of love and wisdom of our elders. Feeling them standing with us in this work. And together with them, let us continue now the line towards the planetary head center, Shambhala. And tuning, opening our consciousness to the vibration of the divine plan. And as part of it, focus on the evolution of West Asia. Sensing instinctively and intuitively the vibration of the potential future of West Asia. And now, through an act of group will, let us bring this vibration of the potential future down into our heart space. And holding it for a moment. Letting it stabilize like a substance. And now let's see if we can direct this substance downward to our co-workers in West Asia, to all those weavers in the background. See it being distributed by them into the outer condition in West Asia. And we let us hold the whole vibratory line from the intended plan to the current outer condition. See this line as a channel through which transformative energy can pour through all planes. And let us now see and sense the vibration of the possible future passing through this channel, streaming into West Asia. The vibration of the possible future. See it illuminating the mental sphere. See it irradiating the astral sphere. See it penetrating the etheric physical substance of the area. And pass into the earth. See Devic forces cooperating with us, helping us to hold this channel open. And we invoke the Lords of Liberation to help loosen whatever ancient karmic patterns obstruct the free flow. Let the Lords of Liberation issue forth. Let them bring succor to humanity. Let the rider from the secret place come forth, and coming save. Come forth, Almighty One. Let the souls of men awaken to the light, and may we stand with massed intent. Let the fiat of the Lord go forth. The end of woe has come. Come forth, Almighty One. The hour of service of the saving force has now arrived. Let it be spread abroad, Almighty One. Let light and love and power and death fulfill the purpose of the coming one. The will to save is here. The love to carry forth the work is widely spread abroad. The active aid of all who know the truth is also here. Come forth, Almighty One, and blend these three. Construct a great defending wall. The rule of evil now must end. Continuing to hold the channel steady as the combined energy of light and love and will, the saving force, pours through. And see it strengthen the recognition that no single nation in West Asia can truly be safe until all nations and groups in the region are safe. And see it strengthen the weaving hands who lead this way. Let us visualize the solar plexus fires in West Asia gradually being contained. Visualize a rudimentary heart space, a diplomatic field emerging in which the diverse peoples may meet in safety. And learn to come into constructive relation. Let us take a minute to add our strength and intent to this possibility and process. And now, as the sound of the great invocations in Hebrew, Farsi, and Arabic will be going forth, let us visualize the energies, this vibration, being distributed in the various cultures in West Asia and reverberating throughout the world.
מנקודת האור אשר בדעת אל, זרום האור אל דעת האדם. ירד האור על פני האדמה. מנקודת האהבה אשר בלב האל, תזרום האהבה אל לבבות אנוש. ישוב מורה עולם על פני האדמה. מהמרכז שבו נודע רצון האל, תנחה תכלית את רצונות אדם, תכלית אותה מורי האנושות יודעים ומשרתים. מהמרכז, אשר נקרא המין האנושי, תוגשם תוכנית האהבה והאור, ויחתם הפתח אל הרע. יהי רצון, יחדשו אור אהבה ועוצמה, את התוכנית על פני האדמה. אמן.
از نقطه نور در ذهن خداوند بگذار نور در ذهن انسانها جریان یابد. بگذار نور به زمین فرود آید. از نقطه عشق در قلب خداوند بگذار عشق در قلب انسانها جریان یابد. بگذار مسیح به زمین بازگردد. از مرکزی که در آن اراده خداوند شناخته شده است، بگذار هدف اراده های کوچک انسانها را راهنمایی کند. هدفی که استادان می دانند و خدمت می کنند. از مرکزی که ما آن را نژاد انسان می نامیم، بگذار نقشه عشق و نور کارگر افتد و در به سوی دنیای تاریکی را ببندد. بگذار نور و عشق و قدرت نقشه زمین را بازسازی کنند.
من نقطة النور في العقل الإلهي ليشع النور في عقول الناس وليهبط النور إلى الأرض. من نقطة الحب في القلب الإلهي ليتسرب الحب لقلوب الناس وليرجع معلم الكون إلى الأرض. من المركز الذي تعرف منها إرادة الله لتقود الغاية إرادة الناس البسيطة، تلك الغاية التي يدركها المعلمون ويخدمونها. من المركز الذي ندون بالجنس البشري لينتج تسمين الحب والنور ويختم على الباب الذي يقيم به الشر، ليجدد النور والحب والقوة التسمين على الأرض. الله أمين.